Hey guys, what's going on? Kyle here with the Car Guys. I'm joined by our very own Calvin Tahan. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, not much.
You just came in top 16 at Charlotte with the Artifact ABC deck.
Yeah, I topped my 4th event in a row and my 4th event ever. So it's really good. I'm really happy about it. This deck I actually want to talk about a lot. I think it's the first time I've ever saved an idea, like ever in the game. Usually I'm too eager to play and just get my free top. But I had this deck for about a month and a half. I theored it with Ryan Levine, the other card guy, but he couldn't get behind it as much. But the theory, where it all started the conversation was, we decided that there were 2 ways to play ABC, and this was at the regionals that we played with the Brilliant Fusion engine. We thought that was the first way, you know, like Thrashers and Gadgets and like Brilliant Fusions and like the field spell that summons something. Those are all like the first way to play ABC. And I thought the second way to play would just be abusing the field spell and the monsters themselves, kind of like BA. So I wanted to play as little monsters as I possibly could, literally just like summon A, equip B, and pass, and like support it with a lot of traps, because I feel like traps are really good right now. And I thought that was the second and the better way to play it. And so I wanted to try it out. So originally the build started with like Curry Bandits and
I remember that.
Card Demise, but at some point I figured out that summoning a gadget was literally just the same thing as playing Demise agent, because you're drawing 2 off Tsukiyomi anyway, and you're furthering your engine. So I'm playing a heavy trap build still, but just gadgets instead of demises. So where I had 3 demises, I'm just playing gadgets instead, no Curry Bandit. But the deck's really interesting, so you'll see it. I added 1 Thrasher last minute for Kieran. I feel like it's just a really good going second card and going first like a gadget. It comes up a lot. I would never play more than 1, but I like the 1. I was playing 3 golds and 2 silvers, but I just put a Thrasher and then stuck with just 2 golds. That's about as high as the ceiling gets. Then I'm playing like 5 artifacts. So this is the part 2 of why this works. We felt that like when we read Dimension Barrier a while ago and we like saw that it was coming out, we were like, this card's already at 3 right here with Sanctum, and so we're like, we can just play 6 of it. And so that was the idea. I'm playing 6 Dimension Barriers in my deck right now. Actually I'm playing like 9 or like 12, because I can draw this card and have like Twin or something. So I'm always like, they're never playing if I'm going first. So that was the premise of the whole deck. You have to play 3 of everything, you just have to. But yeah, really low monsters, and then the 3 Sanctum, 3 other Sanctum, and then just the Solemns, because I wanted to play heavy traps. Empties because it's the best trap, it's just not fair. I find this card's actually really good going second too, just with the way the current format plays out. I like this card going second a lot, because the decks kind of automatically like clear their own board in a little bit of a way, or like they trade evenly. Like Metal Foes will have to fuse and like diminish their field a little bit, and ABC usually always tags out, or even if they don't, you can like set this and set strike. Yeah, I don't know. It's not as bad as people think it is. So it's definitely main deck worthy in my opinion. And then 2 Call the Haunted. This was Dragon Souls before like this weekend, because I like the interaction of Dragon Souls bringing back Buster and playing around system down games 2 and 3. But because it changed the type to Worm, if you're just bringing back like a monster, you can't use Hanger's effect to equip to it, and you do that a lot. Like at phase out, a lot of times I'll just bring back like an A and proc Hanger and then just kill them. This is great because you can like pitch an artifact with Tsukiyomi, bring it back, it's game. So I'm playing like, you know, 12 Dimension Barriers, I guess. This card's amazing. Those are the traps. 3 of this, 3 of that, 3 of that. Those are all staple. 2 Ignition. This card's so good, it's just ridiculous how good it is. And then 2 Twin. I was playing like 3 and 1, or I was playing like 3 and 1, but I found like 2 and 2 just to be the best ratio. And then Regeki is really good right now, I feel. It's just great going second, great like going first, you just set it. It's like having a Gamma Seal, which like if you're main Gamma Seal, if you think that's correct in any sense, there's just a better way of doing it, because you can still set it in Tsukiyomi. I just feel like this card's so strong. But that's the main. The main is 46 cards, and I intentionally play a lot. Because with the artifacts and with the ABCs as it is, every time you resolve desires, you're risking compromising one of those engines. So if I played anywhere closer to 40, I think ideally I could have played like 43 or like maybe 44 or 45, like reduced it a little bit, but there were too many cards I wanted to play. And I just felt like a bigger number was healthier for the deck, because all the cards are broken, so it doesn't matter how consistently you draw which cards, because you just want any of them. So that was the logic there. So 46.
Okay.
I'll go over the side first.
Sure.
2 Gamma Seal, just for metal foes. Never ever side this in the mirror, just don't do it. This card's really good. This was like my answer to metal foe, I guess, when they're going first. I'm not playing any hand traps. I just like, I didn't like the idea of like siding in Maxi or maybe Maxi with 46 cards in my deck, and then like I found that Cherries was awful, and like Flying Sea, like I'm not gonna play BA. So this is the only thing I'm playing, and it's still good. Like if I draw a late game because it's still MST, so it's okay. But that's like they're all for Metafill, the whole pile. This is for System Down. I side this pretty much when I'm going first against any matchup, just 1 or 2 of them depending, because they're gonna System Down me. This is System Down my own, pretty good. It's my main side to ABC. I side this, and I side this for ABC. This is like game if they Cherries you, which is why Cherries is bad. And it's also just really good in the mirror because if they try to tag out, it's over. So like, you just have to respect this card in the mirror, period. So you just can't tag out. So it really changes like a lot of the intricacies of the whole matchup. And I just like this card a lot. I like that it exists because they have to play around it and you have to play around it, which makes it fun. And the third twin, because this is probably the best spell card printed, I think, ever. Better than Monster Reborn. So definitely play a 3 somewhere in your deck.
Okay, we'll do the extra deck then.
Yeah, extra deck. I played that guy because he's good. I played the little guy in between. I think he's really good. I just think like the utility he brings is better than any slot another rank 4 could provide. Like better than a second Castell or like whatever else I'd run. This comes up a lot. It's pretty good. So those 3, 1, those are staples. 1. Still 2 of these. They're just really good. You clear them and you make Buster. 3 Buster. And then I played some rank 5s. I played Pleiades, which is the best rank 5. And I played this, which I chose for several reasons. Pleiades is almost always the best card to make, period. Like, versus any other flavor rank 5 you could come up with, except in like a heavy back row situation, I guess. Versus like, I don't even like the trap deck or just like a mirror. I don't know. Just like when it's like late game and you have to like force back rows and get around them before you're making a Buster. This does a better job than Pleiades does, and Pleiades will be better than any other card will be in its place. So this is better than the second Pleiades because Jude rarely comes up. The attack points of this is relevant too. 26 gets over some things, so it's just good. But those are the 2 I decided to play. That's the deck. Like I said, I saved this for about a month and a half. So I've really wanted to play this deck for a long time. And yeah, shout outs to ARG for having these events. Support them, support the scene. It's the best part of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've had the most fun I've ever had in my life at ARGs. They're so good. Shout outs to myself for being 4 for 4. I think it's unprecedented. If it's not, it will be when I'm 5 for 5. Shout outs to you and everyone at TCG. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you to the fans. That's all I got.
Awesome. I appreciate it again, Calvin.
Thanks for having me.